But as you heard me last night with the Queensland opposition leader, David Crisafulli, whom I think, under some pretty heavy questioning from me, handled himself well. My point was, following the staggering and accurate revelations of the chaos in the Queensland LNP and the mafia-like control by a cabal of people in its administrative arm, you heard me urge the newly minted opposition leader Crisafulli to move a motion to get rid of them all, the lot. After all, if you've been in opposition for 27 of the last 31 years, someone's got to fess up. Now, it's easy to blame Frecklington and the Parliamentary Party for the latest disaster, and I'm quite sure they're willing to accept some of the blame. But the Courier Mail story was about the overarching, intimidatory and bullying power of the non-parliamentary wing of the LNP. And while I was very firm in what I had to say, I was not alone in my criticism. Two former leaders, Borbidge and Springborg, good and decent men, echoed their disappointment and concern. A former Howard government minister and an excellent human being, you can hear him on this station, Gary Hardgrave, offered similar sentiments. So too did the current Lord Mayor of Brisbane, the youthful Adrian Schrinner. So what do they get for their trouble? The grandmother of 9 from Toowoomba, who's the president of the party, now I've got no idea how. I have nothing against grandmothers. They're wonderful people, one and all. I've got nothing against women in politics. We don't have enough of them. I have to confess, people, though, like Jan Stuckey and Kate Richards, were victims of head office. Frecklington would regard herself as a victim, though, as she knows, I was disappointed that she didn't get into the public arena on matters of important policy. But my point is this. The women, Stuckey and Richards, and there are others, have been badly treated. So here is this woman who's the LNP president, Cynthia Hardy, and she's now called those who've spoken up, Springborg, Borbidge, Hardgrave, Schrinner, amongst others, all cowards. You get the message? This is emphatic proof of the point that I made and that the Courier Mail made at the weekend. Speak up, express legitimate concern courteously, and all they can do, bereft of ideas, is to name call, punish, silence, and call them cowards. No, Mrs. Hardy, your outburst confirms what I said last night. Go and take them all with you. You should have been gone yesterday. And by the way, I notice Mrs. Hardy says she'll build on her predecessor's legacy, this bloke Hutchinson. The Courier Mail argued that he sabotaged Frecklington and leaked against her. But building on the legacy, I suppose she's right. All she can do is build on the legacy of failure. David Crisafulli does not deserve this political lead in his saddlebag.